And it's live.
Hello!
Hey, everybody. So we're playing Phoenix Wright on a Friday. So we figured out that we should be able to finish this bish in maybe hopefully we finish it this stream. So we're going to crack on real soon. But if not, then we've got next Tuesday. We just want to finish it before the year's out so that we can do other stuff. Like we said before, we love Phoenix Wright.
Yeah,
it's
we
so
love
funny.
it. It's just that it's taken us a long time.
To do it.
And we are nearing the end, so we want to get this finished just so we can do other things and stuff. But we love Phoenix Wright. We'll probably come back to another Phoenix Wright game at some point in the future.
Definitely. We bought the trilogy, for Christ's sake.
Yes, we did.
2 other games to play.
But yeah, let's, you know what? We'll do it. Let's crack on. Let's fucking... Oh, we were after...
Oh, yeah, because we found out GANT is,
Yeah, well, we need special authority to check that it's GANT.
Yes.
But obviously, everyone knows it's GANT. So, yeah, let's...
Does that look choppy to you? Steam, what are you doing in the background? Steam,
you are downloading an update, my friend. I can see it on your parsec.
Yeah, there it is. Stop it. Can I just cancel?
If you pause it.
This is paused, isn't it?
Paused at 100%. Yes.
What? Oh, fuck's sake. Wait, starting download, updating, patching. Oh, fuck's sake. I'll just... See, look, this is going to take 20 minutes to do.
Okay, no, that's it. Pause it.
Yeah.
Stop download. Okay. Sweet. You should have your internet back.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, Steam takes everything.
Steam takes... if you're wondering about my amazing background, Discord are now doing backgrounds for webcams. So I'm in a winter wonderland. There's my chair fading in and out of existence.
And as you can see, Danny is lurking in the cupboard.
Where is that? Why is Danny in the cupboard?
He came out to surprise me. It's totally not the fact that I put him there to get him out of the way earlier and I haven't brought him back.
Vaughn, I've got a surprise for you. I'm gay. Vaughn, I'm gay. Okay. That's cool, Danny. That's cool.
For your cock.
I'm gay for you, specifically. Gotta take out his batteries. I just can't help but feel he's gonna do something naughty. Yeah, okay.
So we are... Oh, I think we're going to go see Edgeworth, maybe? I think that's the direction we were headed in.
We've got 3 choices. Law office, underground parking lot, or criminal
underground
affairs.
car park is how we get to Edgeworth. Oh, there we go.
Oh, prosecutor's office, underground car park.
No one's here today. Not even Miss Starr.
Oh, it's probably busy looking into exactly what went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty.
Hang in there, Lana.
I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. So, if we're thinking it's GANT,
yeah,
I'm wondering if she did it as a favour to him, to get him off the hook for something. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Or GANT was like, "This is how it's going to play out," and you're going to do it.
Mr. Edgeworth isn't here.
Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee. Committee. He took a real beating in court today. Damn right he did, Edgeworth, little bitch.
Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago.
I guess we'll just have to come back later. Is there no background music?
Not for this place, no.
That's really weird.
There's no
background music at all.
No.
I swear there's usually music. Oh, there we go.
Now there's music. Okay, no, we've spoken to you about everything.
Yeah, okay, so criminal affairs. I
think because it's a new day, we're going to get this title scroll every time.
So it's pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes.
Oh, if you're looking for others, they're all in the conference room.
Thanks. Oh, he actually talked to us.
When the chief prosecutor was saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement for the media at tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together.
I think festive is the word usually used for those.
All right, Phoenix.
Oh, sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? I mean, it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits.
Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
He was very helpful, Chief. Thank you very much.
Fuck you. We got
Oh my god. A broken pot. But I mean, that's just might be a normal pot, but it looks nothing like the broken pot we've got. So
it doesn't. Looks nothing like that. Oh. Don says, hi guys, seamless streaming is back, thanks. Hey!
Yay, it worked! Excellent. Yes, now you can stream us in 480p and the 3G will hold up. Excellent. Whoa, where am I? This place is fucking ridiculous.
At the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach.
You know, whenever I see an organ, I just think of that bit in The Simpsons where Bart gets them to play Live a Little V.
Yeah.
for like 20 minutes.
They were sweating at the end of the candles all like right down to the bottom. Genius.
I never could remember where C was.
Ah!
Oh, it's you two.
Chief Gant! He put that paper he was reading in his desk.
So, righto, have you been swimming lately?
No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately, you know.
I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. I can read.
Provocative. Provocative statement. It gets the people going. Oh, you mean about the forged evidence?
2 years have passed since that incident. Ha! My, how time flies.
This guy is flexing.
See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me.
So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
We took it to commemorate our work together.
Something's not right with this picture. The pot in the background is whole.
It's that fucking pot.
And I swear the night is a different colour as well. The night's like golden.
It looks like someone. GANT team picture for the award ceremony of GANT, Lana, and Neil.
Oh no, it looks the same, ish.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh my god. That
case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate anymore. Get the fuck out of my office.
All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Mate, Phoenix, the balls on this man.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate anymore.
Oh, look at his eyes.
Fucking gun. Now hurry up and get the fuck out. I have a meeting to attend.
Mate, the dead-ass look in his eyes when he stops blinking. Mate, this man is terrifying.
He's evil.
Sir, we aren't welcome.
It seems that case isn't over with yet after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. I mean, it might just be the fact that it's his fucking office, Phoenix. I don't know.
You mean like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office.
Right, okay, we have to get inside the chief's office. Yep,
Just walk back in.
Hey,
pal!
Gumshoe!
Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in the meeting? I'm just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting for so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. Oh, blimey. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to.
Yes, it's your fault.
That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes!
Okay, we go for a gummy.
But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Sky's the guilty party here, isn't she?
Guilty pirate.
Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there's been a lot of rumours going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor is kept in safe from those who don't like him. But now with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
I mean, he wears a cravat daily.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? If I had a cravat, I'd wear it daily. Actually, strike that from the record just in case someone buys me a cravat, I wouldn't wear it.
In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of making enemies.
He's got smooth skin and creamy thighs.
Hey, Dick!
No,
Oh, sorry, not good.
No, you do.
Hey, Dick, keep up the good work! Yes, sir! Let's go out for lunch again sometime, my treat. Yes, sir.
Gumshoe as a friend.
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Yes, sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Oh.
Nah, Reggie boy.
Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Drake left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl? Stab.
It was me!
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
I used Gundam.
No.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forgot. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
Alright, okay. Let's show him the murder weapon.
It's the flip
no.
one, isn't it?
Yes. Check this out.
About this. Hey, is that... It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 Instant on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. And was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it. Oh, now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Hey, we did the right thing.
Well, what was it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again.
Oh, sweet. Okay, talk. Dark's crimes or the murder weapon?
I guess we can do the murder weapon first, then go back.
Rebels, mate. Rebels.
This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
Huh.
That's right. We traced it back to the story boy app. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Well, yeah, anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it? I'm guessing it was inside Marshall.
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
Can it be classed as carrying it? Okay, whatever. It's Phoenix.
It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet, down to the last fibre.
That's pretty conclusive.
Stabbed in the back, died from a punctured heart and lung. A knife tip was in the wound. Updated in the court record. The broken tip was found in the victim's body, belonged to murderer Joe Dark. Sweet. Alright, Dark's crimes.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
We are international businessmen on an important international business trip.
A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? So it was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
Oh, an animal!
The thrill of the hunt.
He was.
He killed a man that witnessed the accident, and he killed a lady who saw the second and kid by just then. So he killed him too.
You gotta keep up. I'm not
The Joker came out to the scene of skill as well, finally he turned himself in.
Oh, okay, it's stopped now.
Seems he was pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in? Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall! That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. I noticed my man's got the Kazuya trim.
Yeah, he's got a point. Got a point on
Alpha
flick.
as fuck. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
Fuck. After Resi, should we do all the Yakuza games?
Oh man!
We need to find a shorter series to do.
Yeah. That last witness, also known as Emma. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I knew. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
Chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, hey, detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
Do it, Gumshoe.
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Who cares?
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
That's fair play.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Ah, shit.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
We have to convince him.
And if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Let's have a look at the court record, shall we?
Right.
The picture,
Not our attorney.
maybe?
Not our attorney badge. Not Goodman's ID. Oh, okay, should we go backwards? He handed us that, so probably not. Check this out.
Let me share a little bit. If you don't have a clue, keep your trap shut. Oh, keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
that's a nice, fast, this is the wrong evidence voice line. Excellent. He already read those. It's not that.
Oh, the pot? About that jar. I think I've seen it before somewhere. Somewhere. Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformed detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy.
Is it the blood?
It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant. Where could I have seen that before? Can we talk to him about the pot?
Damn it! It's right fucking here. Let's try it. Let's talk.
Fuck.
Nope.
Okay, hang on. So.
Right. So we go. Oh crap! Oh no. Damn it. So this is why I'm not very good at mouse and keyboard first-person shooters, because I'm just not an accurate clucker. Right. Not that. None of this. Ah! He doesn't want to play with you.
What about the?
Take control, Vaughn.
Oh, okay.
You should have mouse control. Don't delete anything on my computer.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. I've only got mouse control, so this is a little bit awkward. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth brought back to his office by Gant's request. Can I present it?
Uh-oh. Did it not work?
I only had mouse, so I could only look at evidence, couldn't present it. Maybe the screwdriver?
You just click on these things. Just present and back.
Oh shit, okay.
That's alright. Okay.
The screwdriver's from an old case, but... Don't know.
Nope.
No, okay. Oh, the ID card thingy?
Oh.
That's the ID card record, isn't it? Yes.
Who the fuck
Yes,
is
it
this?
There's only one number left to investigate at 4:20 p.m.
Blaze it.
The victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else.
Why is 420 synonymous with smoking weed?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to Urban Dictionary that later.
Yeah. Someone with an executive officer number.
Ooh.
77777777. That's 17 too many, Detective. An executive officer. I just might have a hunch. Oh, come on, man. Like...
How about this shoe? Nope. Okay. Alright. We're gonna have to cheese it. See if you can... Oh. You just buy anything with the card. There's a secret number. My secret number a lot too. I'm scared of myself. But it's me after all. Oh, what could be wrong with that? Oh, I'll stay out of this. Sorry.
Hey, that's it.
Oh.
That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten.
That tracks. How about this knife?
Stabbed with this Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor's guy to do such a thing? I have a funny feeling we might have heard these before.
Yeah. I mean, of course, someone... So that and that get the same. This is his blue badger.
This guy's supposed to lose the case today. What are you talking about? He was guarding the blood stain on that evidence locker with his life. That more you can say about most officers nowadays.
It would have saved us a lot of trouble if he hadn't guarded us so well.
I have to admit, he's right though. thanks to the blue badger, we were able to prove another possibility today. The possibility that another murder took place prior to 5:15 p.m.
Nothing done. That's Goodman's autopsy report. Yeah, let me show a little advice. I don't care. Victim's memo found in the trunk. It's gotta be nothing, yeah. This cell phone, I have no idea why we've still got it. Yeah, nothing. Parking lot of Edgeworth car? No, I'm good. Right, this page is done. Second page.
Woo!
How about this picture? Oh, or not. No, I don't want to check it. I want to present it. Present.
So the Miss Star took. Anything you can tell us about it? That Miss Star is quite the lady. Well, I remember it was winter. I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened.
16? That's how old I am now! I wonder what happened.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in high school too. I swear he's said this to us before.
Yeah, I think
The
so.
shoe...
How about this shoe? Nope. Sheesh! Here, we've already shown him this. Yeah, it was in the muffler, that's it, now I remember. All came back to me. Yeah, and then we asked him about the knife. Here, check this out, it's called Luminol.
Yeah, I just bought some of that stuff.
Sweet.
Now I can go around detecting blood traces too.
Wow, is that a new type? I've never seen that bottle before.
That's not Luminol spray.
Add 3 inches to your base height.
Base height. Hey, let me see that. Looming tall, new and improved growth formula? You mean this can't detect blood traces?
No, that's hair growth serum.
It's not quite the same as luminol.
That's why the lady at the counter had that smirk on her face.
Because she dumb Dan tricked you. Right, we've already checked that. How about fingerprint set?
Hey, that powder's used for detecting fingerprints.
Hey, you do know something.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth gave it to us.
What? I'll have some flour. Are you okay, detective? Quick, run! Achoo! Oh, God.
Now there's powder everywhere.
It's any help, one time I took a nap on a bench with a wet paint. Why am I not comforted? Okay, so
we've shown him that. Goodman's lost item report.
Oh, lost item report, huh?
Very impressive, detective. You knew what it was right off the bat.
Well, I am a master of misplacement, you know.
Master, that's such a cool ring to it.
The way I see it, if things are meant to be lost, then they're meant to be lost. There's a higher power at work here.
What? Wow, a higher power!
Maybe I shouldn't let Emma hold any evidence.
No, it says scene of the stabbing at Detective PD. Nope. A glove! Right, that's page 2 evidence done. Fuck it, let's check the rest. We're here.
No one can be open to that fingerprint match. Besides, there's no reason for the murderer to touch his own locker.
Hey, wasn't your locker the one with the blood on it, detective?
The handprint of the real murderer's gloved hand. Without any fingerprints. Shh, if they come to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you?
Of course we will.
If that happens, I think you'll do better pleading with Edgeworth.
This motherfucker, you've seen it! You've seen it! It's in the chief's office! Take us to the chief's office!
So do we show him the photo now?
No, I tried that combination. Yeah, let me share a little advice.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. That was bloody handprint.
I can't believe Officer Marshall would do something like that.
You know Officer Marshall?
Of course I do. He was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus.
Huh.
Really?
He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles.
Note to self, Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus.
I believe he's just some patrolman though. Someone ought to trade places with him. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Ah, he's not a patrolman anymore. How about this fucking video? No.
No.
And the last thing we haven't checked because we thought we did. Oh my god, we can watch it. The only thing we haven't checked because we didn't want to.
They're setting up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. To think that people are accusing him of injustice. Everyone ain't buying it, pal.
You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal what was going on, you know. After all, a serial killer was on the loose. Milan was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dark guilty. Well, fuck.
Fuck, that's everything.
Alright, can we maybe move and...
Do you want to do a detention center or the... Oh.
Yeah, sure that, yeah.
What's up with this? Attorneys and prosecutors have no business showing evidence outside of court. It's taboo, especially when the interests of both parties are involved.
She really means it.
Lada!
Alright, okay. Does that mean we just don't show her anything?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, check this out. Attorneys and prosecutors have no business showing... let's try one more.
Well, maybe.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
Should we...
Nope.
Anywhere we haven't been yet? Just trying to think.
Hey, been to our place. Right. Damn it, we haven't got a what do. No. I want to present the pot so that we can talk about the pot. I want to talk about pot.
This job's pretty fragile.
Looks like it's about to break apart.
What do you mean about to? It's already broken.
I mean, again.
This piece was also found in Detective Goodman's evidence locker. That means...
It was somehow related to that other incident.
Here, see this?
Ah, I've noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things.
What is this, a behavioural study of lawyers?
Oh, okay,
okay,
that's,
so... Right, so is there anywhere else we can go?
Mate,
Should we go back to Edgeworth's office and see if he's about?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, see if he's back. I think you should oracle this. I really do. Oh!
There we go. Okay.
Might not have to.
Okay. I reckon he'll give us some evidence.
There he is! It looks like he's writing something!
What are you doing here?
You should sure quick to throw that paper on the floor.
It's there.
Tough day in court, huh? Slapped your ass.
Shut the fuck up, Phoenix. I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Ciao, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Look at all these beautiful options. Forged evidence. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken... The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Ooh. Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
First, last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. Look at that fuck. Just look at his face. I don't know how to express this, but it makes me feel good knowing that you're worried about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. Barker, get out of here.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out of the trial.
He's so tsundere. Look at him. Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. Oh. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists. That is odd.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
I witnessed our picture taken around that time.
That picture? Something seems strange about it. Oh!
Fuck it, let's show it. We have it before we forget. Let's show him the fucking picture. Here it is.
This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief GANT's office.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken where he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Oh, it's different. It is broken, but there's a sword behind it as well.
Yeah. I swear that knight has a different weapon in his office as well.
What's going on?
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding, it's a little different from yours.
Yes, you're right. Ah, I remember now.
Remember what?
That was the official prosecutor's trophy. It looked like, and that was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. And there's a story behind its design.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. What? What? What?
Okay.
What? No, not move. Not move, not move. Talk. Oh, okay, there's more to talk about. Right. Day of the crime!
Could you tell us again what happened on that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, I was murdering. I mean, just the odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Ah, Chief GANT asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right. Something's
Sussy.
a bit sussy-wussy, my baka friend. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you ever heard this story?
Me? Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for Emma's sake?
Very well. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. This is the same sort of contradiction of could God make a potato too hot for God to hold?
I've never heard of that.
What? You've never heard that? Fuck, what? I don't think it's a potato, but it's like, it's anything along those lines. It's, could God make something that even he couldn't something? So could God make a potato so hot, even he couldn't eat it? So the paradox is, if he couldn't make a potato, like, too hot that he wouldn't be able to handle it, he's not all powerful because there's something he can't make. But if he can make a potato so hot that he can't eat it, he's not all powerful because he can't eat the potato. He can't do everything.
Damn.
And it's this guy. He's offering a halberd that can cut anything, but a shield that can withstand every cut. I'm sorry.
Is it like if Wolverine's claws went against Captain America's shield?
Yes, the same idea. Wait, no, it's vibranium. Vibranium would it wouldn't bounce off, but vibranium absorbs and reflects basically kinetic energy. So that's not a mystery, that one. Come on.
Oh, to be fair, Captain America's shield was broken by Thanos anyway, so never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not.
Those claims contradict each other.
No good. Hang on, I'm just gonna downgrade the output. 3500. There we go. I was getting cocky, Barker. Right. Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Yes, a halberd that can cut anything, and a shield that can't be cut by anything. Well then, the halberd can't cut everything, can it? Well, no, it can cut the shield. Well then, the shield can't defend everything, can it? Well,
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize?
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. Else they're supposed to be broken. The ancient tale ends with the merchant as a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gant? Oh,
2 years ago, the halberd was removed at Gant's behest, giving it its current form. So, the real murder weapon? Question mark?
Maybe.
Okay.
We should. No, we showed him the photo, didn't we?
I just want to show him the screwdriver to see if we can get some more info about it. Come now, Wright. You can't seriously expect me just to sit down and chat with you about the case over a cup of tea.
But this isn't related to the case, remember? You said so yourself.
So I did. Well, fuck you anyway.
Chief Gant gave this to you that day, didn't he? He asked you to bring it here for the police department.
The chief is a very competent man, but sometimes he does things that don't make any sense.
Like kill people?
Yeah, that. At least it's better than being incompetent and doing things that don't make sense.
So a detective comes to mind. Ooh, burn.
No, Gumshoe. He's adorable. Show him anything else, or...
Can we, like, look around?
Yeah, let's examine, because there's...
We want that paper.
Oh, that paper!
What he was writing before.
Go, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe at the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground.
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around by my feet.
He didn't even look.
What? A letter of...
If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation.
No!
But why?
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
You're only as good as, like, your opponent. Like, Edgeworth's the best. We need to keep Edgeworth.
Baby! He's sleeping!
I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And that path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. I'm so fucking sorry.
I think it's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything.
Add it to the courtroom.
Hell yeah. Right. I think we need to go back to Gumshoe with the resignation.
Oh, fuck! That's such a good idea. Like, Gumshoe, you have to help us or Edgy's gonna retire.
Oh.
Oh, mystery voice. Who wants him? Me or you?
Excuse me. Oh, it's
Hey, it's her anyway.
Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? I think this is the voice I had. Miss Starr! I guess she's out of lunches.
Yep, that sounds about right for the voice.
Yeah. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk.
We need to analyze this for a minute.
Miss Starr, Miss Angel, you're a little bit weird.
See, I think the theory, I think that theory about how we get milk from cows is retarded, because humans produce milk for their babies, and cows produce milk for their babies. So when in the olden days, when we saw a mummy cow feeding the baby cows, at no point would there have been any confusion. The farmer would have looked and gone, "Yep, it's feeding it milk." And why would their instinct to try the milk themselves be to go under and go? They would squeeze it into like a cup or a bucket or something.
There could have been some like caveman dude who did it first, and they didn't invent the bucket yet. Maybe that's I don't know how.
Well, they put it into a clay pot or something. I don't know. They wouldn't. I guarantee since the invention of milk, there have been people that have sucked on cows' tits. But at the like invention of milk we know today from cows, like guaranteed, no one put mouth to nipple, mouth to udder. Sorry, just we'll continue.
So I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know that little scene I happened to witness? The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savoured when eaten. Miss Starr's hatred toward Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago.
Do you think her and Neil Marshall were together? Or do you think they were just good friends?
I think they're just, buddies.
Buddies taking a dick.
Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure.
Still, I don't think I was even more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy.
Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two.
After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Huh?
Lana Sky.
My sister?
Her face has got even more scrawled. Like the best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by the legendary duo
Sky and Gant.
Lana and Chief. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Lana, Chief Gant. I didn't even notice. After the gate's closed.
That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Don't get me wrong. Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was the obvious that evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret.
Oh god.
You don't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened.
I'm trying to do an in-between for this.
After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
But Megatron, how are we supposed to defeat the Autobots?
I always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Sky was really being used as a pawn. Oh,
That's my take on the matter.
she was being used?
There's a new duo.
Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism?
By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though.
No one dare do their fucking job.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
What are you drinking?
Water.
Oh, okay.
Good old H2O, baby.
I don't know why. I thought it was a root beer. No.
No, man, it's into my flask.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really.
She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock.
Ooh. That's what makes it all more infuriating.
Miss Star.
That's why. I love you. Why did she have to turn so cold after that?
Okay, being used.
Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence.
Sorry, hang on. I'm futzing. Sorry. Chief!
That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way.
The Infinity Stones!
prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how could he control Lana?
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude.
There must have been a reason for her change. At last. I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. I was
Okay,
gonna,
we get the metaphor.
I forgot how to say the word chef.
Chef. Do you like to meet the chef?
Yes. We're going. Yeah.
What's the matter, you gum? Sure, I gotta get in the chief's office. Oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files.
Ooh.
Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no.
Huh?
I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. I'd be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene in the SO9 incident. I have to take a look in there.
There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Gumshoe, would you like $50 whole?
I can't be bought that easily, pal. All right. How about $100? All right. You drive a hard bargain, but I'll do it. How about this fucking letter of resignation?
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way, Mr. Richard can't be serious.
Chips, you have no idea how well that was timed.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they've pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I'm no different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But.
Here, take my ID card.
Yeah!
We can't do that if someone found out.
They wouldn't let you off the hook for with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? Not Gumshoe, man! So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake!
Excellent.
Alright, detective. Thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly into his pocket. Woo.
Yeah!
Hell yeah! Hey Gumshoe, what's this ID card?
Oh, fuck! Run! Here we go.
Here goes, Mr. Wright.
We're in.
Cue the 90s hacker music. I'm in.
We're in. Anyone finds us now.
Detective Gumshoe's a goner. That happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Ah!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried about something might go wrong.
That's fair play.
So I came too. If you're here, if you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Okay. Hey, don't do that to my card!
Oh, we did it. I thought Gumshoe did it when he took it back.
I'll never get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd take a look around for myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
No, if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this, Chewie.
Alright, well, let's
Okay, we could do a couple of talks together.
we talk to him. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Yeah, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief GANT's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it here. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see.
So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief GANT and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident.
We need Consuela.
There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
Chief GANT.
Wow, Sam, Mexican cleaner, really? So
Wow,
original.
Vaughn. Wow, Vaughn. Presume the name Consuela is Mexican.
Fuck!
Yeah! Gotcha!
She's Colombian, you dick!
She's Dominican, you Republican, you dick!
Can I ask you something? Sure.
Either way, she got a fat ass. Sorry.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes? I mean, that's the only reason for coming here, isn't it? I mean, why do you ask?
I'm not answering yes or no. I just want to know why you ask.
I mean, I might steal some pens, what of it? You don't think, nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Do you think we wanted to sneak in here so we could play the organ?
I mean, like, upper deck of the organ or something.
I'm gonna shit down every pipe.
Hey, no, so fast, buddy. Well, what is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal.
I'm built different.
You don't just let it go at that.
I don't care.
Oh, sorry, this guy's starting to get my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief GANT might be a suspect, do you?
Yes, we did. Okay.
Oh, what? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief GANT. So it's finally come to this. I mean, we're fully aware that he's the murderer. I don't like him. Look at him.
I don't like him.
What do I think of him?
No!
He's a big orange bastard, is what he is.
His jacket matches his skin tone. It's not
Like
cool.
his like, is that a tie or is that a breastplate? Like, what is that? It's like it's a cross.
Vaughn, I'll tell you what that is.
What is it?
It's fashion.
It's fashion. Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There you go, ignoring me again.
No, I was just in my mind palace. I wasn't ignoring you. Right, let's examine this bitch.
So there's a safe.
Okay, there's a nice
See,
desk.
the knight in the picture is a lot shinier. Like that looks like a new knight. This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons. Sure is, pal, the chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor? Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room?
What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I pay 1 cent of my taxes.
You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh, be careful what you see. Who knows? The chief might be hiding his armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Okay, you guys don't know how scary that guy can be. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, this, like, I mean, if you think this place is bad, you should see fucking politicians' apartments.
I mean, yeah. It's pretty far from 15 with 15 stories up.
Holy shit! At first, the chief wanted to use stained glass for this window.
Really? Why didn't he?
They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view.
Oh.
Stained glass or not, it's a huge window.
I'm just going to go from right to left. Japanese style.
So there's a safe.
That's right, let's have a look at the safe.
This is a safe, isn't it? Oh, fucking duh. Safe, that word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so.
It is! I agree with Gumshoe on that one.
It looks like a code needs to be entered. Oh, fuck, sorry.
Looks like a code needs to be... I'm even on the screen! There's panel to open it.
Should we just try all 7s?
Oh my god. Oh my god, go on. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday. Oh, really? Oh, was it not? Oh. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god!
Fuck yeah.
Bingo! That's the stupidest fucking password for a safe.
Boom, baby.
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal?
Jesus.
7777777, the final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 7777777, that ID number? I think you're 1 7 shy this time. This could only mean one thing. That Chief Gant's ID number.
Or he's very lazy and doesn't want to remember a password for his safe.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
Well, yeah, fuck off, Gumshoe. Like, fuck. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's a
shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's
something else in here too.
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. With a handprint!
Oh my god. This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so, Gumshoe. You adorable.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Yeah, I bet it was. Is that it? This is all that was in the safe.
Apparently so, it's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup. They're like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them.
What?
After all, it's my neck of the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective.
Come on!
Go on!
We're going on a butt sniffing adventure.
Oh, we're going on an adventure with my best friend Dan. Yo, check this.
Right. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
It happened like 3 days ago.
Isn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had SL9 instant sticking on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. No, we shouldn't. Yeah, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue!
If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was only hiding evidence. Here goes.
Okay.
Oh.
There we go. Combine.
Dun dun dun!
Nani?
There, it fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe.
Huh.
In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But...
Hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. Ooh, there's like...
There's a reddish line on it.
a reddish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? Unstable jar.
The final fragment found in Chief Gant's safe. Blood traces.
Okay, and now the cloth.
The brown cloth.
Can we? What's the thing we use to find fingerprints? Is it the powder?
Ooh.
Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you ought to take some fingerprints.
That's a great idea, Detective.
Alright, go down. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
I've already got your fingerprints on file, you nimtard.
Let's not to take your fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Oh. Come on, this isn't the first time. This isn't the time for jokes. Come on. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, I knew that. That one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh. Where's your sense of humor?
Alright, motherfucker.
Okay, Mr. Wright,
Oh shit, fucking sorry.
Speak of the powder on the cloth, though, where they've been absorbed, the prints are blow them away.
What are you, my mom?
Right.
Just good.
Wait,
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Let's dust this bitch.
There has to be so much dust on it. Okay. It really doesn't work unless there's lots of dust. Okay. Blow me, baby.
I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result will be good for matching prints.
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger.
Oh shit, what one did I try? I think I tried that one. Wait,
Yeah,
do I
try
have a
the
little tick?
thumb.
Yeah, let's try the thumb. Blow.
Oh. I gave my best shot.
Yeah, nothing good from that one. Let's try a different finger. Alright, let's go pinky. And then do you want ring finger or middle finger?
I want to sneeze twice.
Bless you, my
That's what I'll
child.
do. Thank you.
Oh. Yeah, middle finger or ring finger, buddy?
Let's do middle finger.
Hell yeah. The rudest of all the fingers. It's one rude, crude dude. You know what I mean? There we go. That's enough cocaine. Now fucking blow. Beautiful! It's beautiful, but we need more cocaine! I need more icing sugar. Throw it on. I want it to be solid white. solid as the driven snow. Blow me. Hell yeah. The rude crew. Oh.
Oh, no, it's not Damon. Oh, hang on. Oh.
Wait. What? That one?
Oh, no, it's a
What's
good
wrong
one.
with you?
Oh, they do
real
look
close. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's Emma.
Oh, it's Emma. Oh my god.
Where's this fucking jacket from? Wait, is this Dark's jacket?
No, no, it looks like, well, it's Gant wears orange, doesn't he?
Yeah, did. Holy shit, do you think she was like traumatized and didn't realize it was Gant?
Oh, damn.
But Gant
So maybe
actually
Dark
killed Neil Marshall. Dark was like the scapegoat.
So I'm thinking Gant's the serial killer.
Yeah.
And then he framed Dark. Dark was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
He's run up to, like, stab Gant in his office.
Uh-huh.
But, like, Neil was there. So he's, killed him.
Yep.
And then, like, I don't
Maybe
know, Gant's
thinking
come
it was-
in and, like, knocked out Emma and she doesn't remember or something?
There's only one way to find out.
No, how could this be?
Let's keep
What
pulling
are
at the
Emma's
string.
fingerprints doing here?
Hey, I found a match. Whose fingerprints were there? La la la.
It seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought that'd be Dark's prints.
Psst. Hey, you. Over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me! Let's just keep this information from him for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Chief can save evidence for something, but what bears Emma Sky's prints? I'm really tempted to go back to our office where we could talk to Emma directly and just present her that bit of evidence. And be like, hey, look, remember this? Right, okay.
Oh, okay, shall we
No,
keep
we
looking
don't.
around?
Yeah, definitely. Right, I was just checking there wasn't any more talking points. Right, safe, good fucking shout. Desk, why not?
Oh, look at the size of Chief Gant's desks.
Saying that, when we were here earlier,
Oh, it's you two.
Chief Gant.
Oh,
yeah.
in his desk. Oh.
I wonder what he was reading. This looks like it. A list of evidence. A list of evidence. In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what. No, about the evidence lists. Normally, they're twice as long.
That's exactly what Edgeworth said.
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-sized list of evidence.
The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
What would the other half of the list be doing here?
I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so.
Oh. That's the evidence. It was ripped in half, so this is the part I've got.
Well, was any help? Of course! Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence.
Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat?
Chief Gant! We didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. I was walking to my meeting. I happened to look out a window and I saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective.
Do you mean me, sir?
Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir, sorry.
Oh, you in the coat.
Me, sir?
Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore.
But, sir... The eyes, man.
Now get out.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, damn, my man. Oh, we'll be on our way to then.
Wait, you, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Excuse me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
Well, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet.
You with the spiky hair, you're free to go.
Mr. Wright!
Oh, don't leave her in there, Phoenix.
Phoenix,
God,
she's
Phoenix,
gonna dead-ass leave her in there?
Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go in, sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I would never have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Kent was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal.
After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Lana. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. Woo! I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous.
Nonny.
It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story.
Talk!
I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of? What is this person's name?
It's the security guard! No.
It's fucking Meekins! Scan.
Well, Miss Sky.
Mr. Wright, you're addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. It's a shame I got all this toast.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offences.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
Me. I had access because I was second in command of the investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other. Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Gant falsified evidence in that case.
Well, we got the case, we got the evidence list, and I
You're
guess the evidence
already-
list, isn't it?
You're already in the detention center, girlie, so you won't mind if I offer you a bit of pot?
I just found this in the safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident.
I...
The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you summarized. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman?
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. What the fucking orders? Although I can't tell you all the details, I can say that I was given an order that day.
I need you to dispose of Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of my Whitworth car.
Get me a sandwich.
And make me a cup of tea.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
The knife from the SO9 incident serial. Killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife on him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That'd be Edgeworth's knife. Oh, yeah.
No, you were right. I was wrong.
Yeah, that's Edgeworth's knife.
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand.
Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Starr, huh?
Why did you adopt a face of a serial killer when you stabbed him?
Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
It took a lot of work to find me. Okay. Be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Right.
It's all good.
It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible.
So you hid Dark's knife.
She's just spinning round on her chair while she's talking, just whee!
The security guard must be like, oh my fucking god.
I am paid to not give my opinion. The weapon used to stab the detective was the evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. And then I called my sister to tell her what had happened and asked her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma?
Are you laughing at the word muffler, Mr. Wright? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them today.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
I thought we'd never hear this music again, partner. The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
Oh,
Beep, beep.
No, don't click the wrong things. Hey, buddy. He had already stolen the ID card. But it seemed he hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room?
Damn it. Ba 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 da ba. Pippin, look, we're in a winter wonderland. Amazing. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana...
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now, please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything.
Sorry, girl. I've got to do this.
I've got to become the bull. That just came to my head.
I've got to wake the demon.
Where'd you run to? And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago?
Sorry, Lana. I can't stop. I've got a date with hate.
That armor
Yeah.
is definitely different. I don't know if maybe Gant wore that armor 2 years ago and did something in it, and like it's a new piece of armor now. I don't know. It's just something.
You're convinced
It's way
it's a new
too
piece of
shiny in the
armor.
picture.
Yeah.
Like it's way too. It's something weird. I don't know. I don't like it.
All right,
Yeah.
Pooch. Yeah. He's enjoying it. I mean, yeah, the other armor is bronze and this armor's gold. Shit, to be
Yeah.
continued. Should we get to... Do you want to just go till 10? Or it's 9:35 now. Do you want to jump on?
Yeah,
do you want to
we're
leave
going
it here
to
and jump on
court.
something else?
Nah, we're gonna go in court. We're
Yeah.
gonna can't leave it there, Sam. We're gonna take Gant down.
Yeah, well, we're not going to take
vote.
Gant down in 25 minutes. We're going to be playing this next Tuesday as well.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's go till 10:30. Fuck, let's go till 12 a.m. Sam.
No
Let's
sleep.
not,
No sleep till dawn.
That's not because I'm tired, but this is the defendant lobby, all right. But there's no defendant. Been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if... Oh, no.
Something's been happening behind the scenes.
Oh, it's me.
Edgeworth!
Knowing you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 7777777 ID number that is.
Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Just in case we forgot. Looks like I'm the only one who's... Not the only one who's figured it out.
A very key word there. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything.
True. Not yet.
In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes, Wright, and Chief Prosecutor Skye will be found guilty.
But you didn't do it!
I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say.
This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll never know the truth...
Hang on, I'm gonna transfer you mouse control, just because
Okay.
I'm holding up this pooch, and he's getting a bit heavy. So I need
Okay.
both hands.
is to jaw it out of her.
The truth?
Everything goes back to the SO9 incident.
Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past.
That depends on you.
Nani?
If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
I'll think about it. See you in court, right? Is Doc asleep?
This is it. If I'm ever gonna find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now.
Let's fucking do this. Oh. Hey, go, buddy. February 25th, District Courtroom number 9.
Court starts at 10. That's calm. I don't like that.
That's chill as fuck.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Chief Gant.
That slimy bastard.
Oh,
I materialized! It's a new power I have. Morning, folks! How's everyone doing? Hey, G, been back to the pool yet?
No, I've been drowning officers isn't my work.
Haha, that's a good one! Don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours?
it's the eyes, Sam. It's the eyes.
Here they come. Lana, that is to say the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court.
She wants to do what?
Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
I don't like this guy, Sam. It's got to go down.
What's this all about, defendant? I'd like to make one simple request, and I'll be finished.
Well then, what's your request?
Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial.
Huh?
I confess to all charges against me.
Nah, man, we ain't having it.
Nah. On February 21st this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman. In the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office.
No, Lana. You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea.
In that case, Mr. Wright,
Don't fire me.
I no longer require your services.
Oh, damn. But Lana.
Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me. Lack direct evidence against me, but it's sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation.
Judge, don't allow it.
Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial.
Emma's gonna rush in, isn't she?
Even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening.
No, Edgeworth needs to step up.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant...
Objection!
One moment, Your Honor.
Damn.
Go on, Edgy.
Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Ha, come on now, Worthy.
Oh, the mouse has gone a bit funny. Hang on, there we go.
It's alright, Pippin's on the floor, I'll take it back.
Oh,
Boop,
okay.
boop, boop. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut,
Oh,
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
ooh!
What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes? Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
Kill him!
Oh, killer, savage! With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal, Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
Oh.
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
To whom?
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Ms. Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
Oh, damn, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth,
Damn.
coming out with the lines!
Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request.
Oh, but first I need to change my robes.
Judgy Busty, I don't know.
Judgy Wudgy does a busty. Oh.
That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant?
Worthy,
Oh, the eyes, man. It's the eyes.
you'll live to regret this. Mark my words.
He's got the fucking ring again.
Miss Emma Skye, please take to the stand.
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins.
It's not normally commented on. Well, it might be by other people, but it hasn't been by us this entire series. Look how fucking built Phoenix is.
Oh shit!
How fucking he's a fucking unit of a man.
He's got no money because all he does is court and gym.
Yeah, it's just called life, gym life. Defending the innocent and repping gains. That's all this
My
man does.
man's like 6'4", 280 pounds.
Like 2% body fat. Like, it's just
Absolute.
a fucking unit.
He's like the kingpin.
You embarrassed me in front of Vanessa.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
But my name is Emma Skye. My occupation, I'm Lotta's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
2 years ago. Oh no, the green screen's gonna cut it out. Ooh, it's going crazy. Right, I'm not gonna use the paper. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct?
Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though, so can we not?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
Yes, it most certainly is.
Well, okay then.
He sure gave in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial and chess day.
And afterwards, it's chess day.
I was waiting at my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, please tell Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor.
You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
Very well, the defense
May begin its cross-examination. It's like Edgeworth is taking, the Phoenix playbook, and winging it.
But no, the thing is, Edgeworth is just like, he's lining him up, and he's like, go on, Phoenix, knock him down. And I think he's like, I suppose it's because of this? Yeah, I was waiting at my sister's office that day. Hold it!
2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct?
Yes, she was second in command and under then Deputy Chief Police GANT. My sister. She was the best detective ever.
Yes, I remember.
She were pretty sweet.
Deputy Chief Gant and Miss Sky used to be quite the pair.
I believe they shared the same office.
That's right. I'd always sit at my sister's desk and dream about playing that organ. Oh, I had to play it that day, too.
The police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day.
Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished work. A man came running in and took me hostage.
Hold it! Thought you said he never touched you.
A man?
Yes, Joe Dark. He was a serial killer.
Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest.
When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded... yes, Your Honor. Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office.
There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened the door to have a look. And that's when I saw him.
And Marshall rescued me. Hold it!
What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day, there were two people present during Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Almost forgot about Gant.
Never forget about the Gant. Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. There he is. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony.
I assume that would be why he was the first to run after Dark.
Well, Dark grabbed me. I thought I was as good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in?
I don't clearly remember what happened then, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant.
Hold it! The fuck did you see?
Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Drake, and then the lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out.
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then lightning flashed to get outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of that case.
Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim.
Who more?
So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago?
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial.
And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw?
Yes, but at the time, the witch just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
What about the picture?
Picture.
This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning.
But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I drew a picture of the scene, but it seems to have been lost.
Hold it! Show us the fucking picture.
You drew a picture of the scene you witnessed, right?
Yes, I want to do everything I could to help the investigation. I can still see now, whenever I close my eyes.
Now that's strange. I took over the case after Prosecutor Marshall died, yet I never received any picture. Perhaps the witness is mistaken?
But I did draw it, I swear. I'm not just imagining it.
This picture that Emma drew. That reminds me, the evidence list. I guess I should check the evidence again. Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Well, anyway, let's continue. This scene that imprinted an image in your mind. Can you please describe it to us?
The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
Hold it!
That must have been a real shock.
Is it because the lightning struck it? No.
Even now, when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly.
Tell us, what were you doing at that moment? I believe you testified that Joe Dark was holding you hostage.
When the light struck and the lights went out, Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other. I'm pretty sure I was watching them.
Emma doesn't have any reason to lie. But Lana sure does. I need to get Emma to tell me as much about this as she can. So we need to show evidence when she says about the picture.
Yep. It seems to have been lost. So do you think it's this evidence list?
Yeah. Can we check it?
Oh!
Ah, ta-da!
It's on the back!
The picture is shown on the back of the evidence list in magic marker. I've got a very bad feeling about this.
Fuck! It's right there! It's on the goddamn...
Mr. Edgeworth, this little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence.
Huh? Ugh. Hey, I'm not the bad guy. I thought we were doing like a tag team thing on this bitch. All I'm saying is that the prosecutor for that, as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold!
This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident.
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over, turn... Ah! What's this? Oh!
Yes. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, what is that?
Hey, that's the picture I drew! Pretty good, right? I was only 14.
Dude, two men appear to be wrestling here.
Actually, it looks like one man's cowering on the floor and another man's holding a ruler above him. What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh? These lists, they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one.
One big-ass
You
list?
can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half the evidence in the case ever reached you.
What? What?
Order! Order! But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor? You are, Mr. Wright. Your eyes are bulging from your head. If the other list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list.
Oh my fucking god, Edgeworth.
Wait, do you mean Edgeworth has never looked at the back of it?
Why would I look at the back of an evidence list?
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god!
quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see. Ugh! I'm so fucking stupid!
Is something wrong?
Mm.
Do you even have to ask? Oh, fucking hell.
Sorry, Your Honor. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing.
Oh, it's Mr. Blue.
It's the blue badger.
That's that thing. That thing was dancing in the evidence room.
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
I guess he was out of scrap paper. Very well, witness. Here, we'll just take a look at it complete. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Hmm.
No. Wait, hang on. No. So do you think these curves here are supposed to be like the window?
I don't know.
That's why.
Is it maybe the pot? Like rather than the blue badger, maybe it's the pot?
Maybe. No.
Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture.
Emma's picture. I'm gonna call it there.
Alright, oh, snap.
I'm gonna call it there. It's a decisive moment. It's a decisive moment in the case. We got clear fire, things to do and ways to go, and shit me, I can't see how we can't complete this next Tuesday. Like,
oh yeah, no, we're nearing the end. We're gonna finish this off.
We're gonna finish this bish off before the end of the year, and if not, we might play it again on Thursday or the Friday. Just fucking gonna finish. But thank you very much for watching, everybody that is watching. If you're seeing this on the YouTube archives, head on over to our Twitch channel and give us a follow on there. Also, make sure to follow us on the Twitter and the Discord, whichever one you prefer. Discord if we play any like community games, and that's where Vault also posts the meme from the stream. And Twitter if you just want to see the dank memeage. We're not very good at social media, and we only play for fun, so fuck it. Next week, next Tuesday, hopefully we'll be finishing Phoenix Wright off, and we might be finishing Resident Evil 3 off as well. Am I playing or are you playing?
It's you.
It's me, yes, because you did the playing as Carlos, getting the vaccine and saving Jill and that fucking giant zombie horde, and Hunters as well. The updated Hunter look, which is lovely. Right, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Let's peace out. Vaughn, say goodbye.
See you later, everyone.
See you later, everybody. Bye.